Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. So today I got me a G735 from Logitech. This one right here actually came out of nowhere for me. It's kind of interesting. The design is actually very different than what I am used to. This one right here is the G733. I've been using it for a while. I actually love it. It's fairly comfortable, but it's a little bit small, I believe. My head is a little bit big, so this right here, I have to pull it down quite a bit in order for it to fit, because there's really no like, up and down on this at all. Yeah, so anyway, I love the RGB on this thing. I don't know if you can see it in there or not. Here we go. Maybe this camera will show you. There we go. Yeah, so it's got some cool RGB right there. And then there's, here's the lower end headset, which by the way is fantastic. I was testing it out for a while. I really like the, this right here. So it's great. Both of them are great. So Logitech makes great headset. So that's why when I was looking at this thing, I was like, wow, look at the aesthetic. It looks so good. So anyway, G735, we're gonna test this thing out today, and I can't wait to test this thing out. The RGB in all the photos and everything looks fantastic. So I really want to test this thing out. Anyhow, okay, wow, okay, look at this. Cloud kind of deal. They really love the whole cloud deal, because that's what they're marketing this headset for, guys. That's beautiful. Wow. That's beautiful. Looks like they kept the same button design, with the little slight purple, light purple, I would say, on all the buttons. That looks great on white. In picture, it looks really big, but in my hand, it's not that big. It's not that big. They're using the same design as the AirPod Max, and Sony just recently came out with theirs. XM5 that's like this. I guess this is the new thing these days. All the ones that I've tested with Sony and AirPod Max have stayed in the position that I put it in, so I have no issue with this at all. I think it's gonna be just fine. But check this out, okay? So you got the chrome right here with the matching chrome on the G right there. It looks fantastic. This cushion, oh my lord. Wow, that is just nice. That's just nice. You can feel the air in this cushion. It's saying that the mic goes here, so let's take a look real quick. See where the mics are. Accessory box. Here's the mic right here. This mic is round versus the mic on this one, the 733, is kind of square to match with the aesthetic on there, which is nice. This is a more of a round type of design. I'm glad they thought about that and didn't just reuse the design on another headset. But looks like the material and everything is all the same. The way you bend in and out on these is pretty much the same. A very, very nice white cord right here that comes with the dongle. I have a lot of these dongle that's in black. I've never had one in white before. And then, obviously, you got yourself, here's the dongle for the G735 for the wireless right there. This thing do have Bluetooth. That's what I read about, which I'm super excited about. As you can see back here, I have a Mac right here and then also a PC right there. And so I'm gonna be able to flip-flop really quickly from Bluetooth over to the 2.4 gigahertz here. So that's really good right there. I'm so happy that Logitech is kind of embedded the whole Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz wireless into all of their product, from keyboards to mouse and now headsets. And I'm really happy about that. And I guess if there's any takeaway on this, it would be the difference between this G733 versus the G735 is that there's Bluetooth on this one versus no Bluetooth on this one. This is purely for gaming. You just plug in the dongle and you play games. But this one right here is made so that you can use it on your phone if you want to. And in my case, I'm going to be using it on my Mac, and then the dongle will be plugged into my gaming PC. So one thing I want to point out here is that the mute button is right here. Take a look at this, okay? The mute button's right here. There's actually like a little texture on the mute button versus the other button doesn't have it, like the power button right here doesn't have it. So that's really good right there. You can just put your hand where the ear cup that has the mic on it and just press this button right here. So that's really good design right there. And this button right here is for Bluetooth. And look, you can just turn on and off Bluetooth. There's actually, the icon on there is like a little switcheroo icon. So that means that when you can just flip to Bluetooth or the dongle. That RGB is just so nice. You know, I love the fact that it's kind of a glow rather than looks like there's actual RGB on the headset. So, okay, look, if you look on this one right here, it looks like it's an RGB strip, right? But this one right here is actually, the light is glowing against the white. And that's what it looks like. All right, guys, so on this next segment right here, what I want to do is I want to show you guys how this thing sounds, all right? I'm wearing this thing where it's kind of like 3D sound-ish. You hear that? So what it does is that whatever that you're hearing is exactly what I'm hearing, okay? I got Spotify playing back here, so I'm going to go ahead and start. All right, ready? So this is what it sounds like without any sound. Yeah, this is what it sounds like without any sound. So I'm going to go ahead and start Spotify real quick. Hold on. So this is half volume. Wow. So first impression on the sound, this thing has a lot of bass. Like, I can hear my ear just tremble because there's so much bass on this thing. Maybe a good or a bad thing. I actually like my headphones with a lot of bass. So guys, I would say right now, this thing is incredible. The sound sounds so much more different than this headset over here. I didn't realize there's going to be that big of a difference in the sound, but this thing sounds incredible. Like, it sounds like a pair of headphones that, let's say like a Bose headphone or Sony headphones or even AirPod Max sound like this, where the bass is just in your ear. That's incredible. It sounds so good. Wow, yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm blown away by this thing. Anyway, I'm gonna do it one more time so you guys can listen to it again. All right, ready? It's gonna be a different song. Once again, this is half rap. About 50-60%. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Okay, so there's the music piece of it, but on this next segment, what I want to do is I want to show you guys some of the feature on this headphone. Actually, Logitech has already made a little software to help me with this segment. And so what I want to do is I want to run through some of their little intro screen and show you guys what it sounds like, all right? So let's go ahead and try it. So on this segment right here, this is the blue voice, which is basically for the mic right here. So you can set like a different tone on how you sound to someone else when you're talking. So here's a little test, okay? Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. And now I want to play back that. This preset right here is called subtle polish. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, so that's subtle polish. I want to switch over to something like Broadcaster 1, and I'm going to go ahead and play Broadcaster 1. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Yep. So this next one is Broadcaster 2. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, and then let's say something like warm and vintage. That's the preset. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. So there you have it. That's some of the different presets that you can set. Obviously, you can go in a lot deeper than this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pick subtle polish. That's the kind of the ones that I felt like it sound good. All right. So for this next one right here, this is basically surround sound, guys. That's what it is. So right now, I am testing the surround sound. I'm gonna set it. The preset is gonna be mid-range clarity, all right? And then I'm gonna do a little test. So listen to this.
This is the left channel. Next, we have the center channel. Over here is the right channel. This is the right surround channel. Now, the right rear surround channel. Next, the left rear surround channel. This is the left surround channel. The next sound you'll hear is the LFE channel.
That's pretty good right there, right? Yeah. Anyway, so those are the little like different presets for the surround sound for this headphone right here. Blew me away. Incredible.
This is the left channel.
So this preset is big bass.
We have the center channel. Over here is the right channel. This is the right surround channel. Now, the right rear surround channel. Next, the left rear surround channel. This is the left surround channel.
So that's the big bass right there. So obviously there's different presets. You guys can play with this, but incredible. So the one last thing that I want to mention about this headset that I didn't know about, and hopefully you find it useful as well, is that This headset right here, you can actually play games with your 3.5 millimeter jack that you put in, or the dongle, the wireless 2.4 gigahertz. You can play games there and at the same time use Bluetooth at the same time. Yeah, so both is going to go into the headset. You're going to hear both sound. Why would you want to do that? Well, maybe you want to maybe talk to a friend on a phone, or play Spotify on your phone. And then on there, you're playing games. And so this little rocker right here, I guess I shouldn't call it a little rocker, it's just up and down. You can tell it which you want louder and which you want lower. So you can press up to make your Spotify music louder, or you can press down to make your game on your PC louder. Anyway, I'm gonna have to play around with that, but that's another feature that this one have. So that's it right there, guys. That's the Logitech G735. It's probably one of the most advanced headsets that I've ever owned. I can't wait to jump into some game with it. The other things that I want to mention is that I will be doing some comparison between this G735 versus the G733. I've already talked a little bit about it on this video, but I'm going to do a full comparison between those two, since I've been using the G733 for probably like a month or so now, playing a lot of games with it. So anyway, next video on that one. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.